Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, I wanted to talk on my 35th YouTube channel. So yeah, for those that don't know, I got 35 YouTube channels, and I know people will probably ask, like, how do I maintain them all? Honestly, whenever I think of content to upload to that channel, then that's when I'll go and create something or, work on some videos or something. But anyways, so no, for my 35th YouTube channel, this is actually a channel promoting content creators. So the channel is called Content Creators versus the World. It's actually a pretty much like a web series that I came up with, and I'm really gonna go deep in depth with it. Like, I'm gonna contact some of my content creator friends, give them their episodes, do a whole season finale. But I want this to eventually be picked up either by YouTube or Netflix or something big and things. And so I'm gonna start working on it at first, and then eventually work my way up to the big leagues and stuff. If not, my thing is this: if not, then I'll just have it where I'm just doing it myself, and then I'll think of how to work it out with other people and stuff, cuz my thing is I don't want it, because I just started thinking of this. I'm like, dang, so because if it does take off and then I start making money off of this, I will feel bad. So that's why I'm I would like for it to get picked up by a popular network, so then they can issue out the payment and things, and then I just pretty much take credit for the creation of the TV show and probably be a producer or a cameraman or something. But overall, no, I want it to be a situation where I'm traveling across the world to just random content creators and kind of doing some documentary style series where it's overall talking on these guys and then just telling their their life story and things. Because I felt like it would be very interesting, and I think a lot of content creators would overall like that, where it's something find a TV show for content creators. Because my thing is this: you see a TV show for literally everything's out there. I've never seen a TV show for a content creator. I've seen it where content creators have been featured in TV shows and movies and all of that stuff, but I've never seen it where a content, there's a show for content creators and stuff. So overall, I'm gonna go deep in depth with this. I'm probably gonna talk on bigger content creators and then talk on some of my friends. I'm thinking the first episode though, I probably will over the pilot episode being about me and things, because I feel like I feel like if I'm gonna do a grand opening to this show, it needs to be something somewhat big, but at the same time it's kind of it's just something. So anyways, but yeah, overall, I've already have told so far two friends. Well, one friend has to respond, but I think she works at night, so that's why I'm that's probably why she hasn't. But the other friend, she's actually a Twitch streamer. Shout out to her. Her name is Ama Storm. But I contacted her and I told her, I was eventually I would like to do an episode on you. So there's gonna probably be a day where I'm asking her a bunch of different questions overall, just catching her life story and things, because I don't want it to be something where I probably will do episodes where I'm I can't get a hold of the content creator and just do whatever, but at the same time I'm not just gonna be saying whatever, oh yeah, Ninja once, the reason why he got his name Ninja is because he used to be a ninja back when he was in high school. I'm not gonna say no stuff like that. If anything, I'm okay, Ninja started content creating at this time, and then just think of things to just, like say, but it's gonna be actual, like, factual stuff about him and stuff. It ain't gonna be no fake stuff. So that's one thing for sure that I'm not gonna do with that show, is that I'm never gonna be, exposed on being fake. Like, anything that I see online, I'm just gonna turn it into just some documentary, and then, post it, publish it, and then, yeah, overall, like, promote some content creators out there and stuff, because I think people, they know how big I am on supporting content creators. So that's why I'm like, this is right up my alley, doing this like web series and stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna see about it. I'm gonna see, like, whether I should just kind of do, how, like, with Netflix, how they do it, and they, just post all the episodes right then and there. So I'm thinking I might do something along those lines. If not, then I'll just, whenever I can, then, just post a video and things, or an episode, and then, then just be like, okay, season finale, then start working on other content, then come back for a season 2, because I want this to be a long-running thing. I don't want this to be something where it's like, all right, so now it's ending. I'm like, no, I want this to be able to promote a bunch of, like, rising creators, big creators, like, everybody, out there, like, possible and things. So anyways, but it's gonna be a work in progress. This ain't gonna be something where I gotta, like, slack off on it and stuff. Like, nah, I really gotta be serious about this and things. So I think I definitely will do, like, an episode about myself, since I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier talking about me and things, and then overall telling my life story. And then just start contacting friends, their content creators, and then seeing how overall, like, how it is, their experience. Because I feel like with content creators, like, at the end of the day, like, low-key, we are some motivational people. Like, we put ourselves out there on platforms where if you're a woman, you're going to be getting sexualized. If you're black, you're going to be getting racist comments. If you're white, people are going to be, just being disrespectful to you somehow. I'm trying to think, what are some things, I don't even know. I'm like, but still, like, I'm pretty sure there's some white people out there getting disrespectful. If you're Hispanic, Asian, anything, like, it don't even, like, matter, like, who and what you are, like, you getting disrespected, whether you're, like, a part of the LGBTQ community or whatever. Like, my thing is, like, I want to be able to promote all content creators, give them a platform, give them, like, something, kind of like their voice, or tell their story and things, but, like, in my way, I guess, if that would make sense. But it's like, make sure to tell the story correctly, and overall, just, pretty much give them a platform, so where it's like, okay, you're in that spotlight now, so now everybody's focused on you. What do you guys say about this and stuff? So, but anyways, I know people will probably ask, like, would I ever do, like, any like, episodes promoting my haters? Probably not. Like, if they want to come out with their own episode, they can very well do that. But they'll have to be on their own channel and things. But I don't see why I will promote somebody that's, like, tried everything in their power to bury my name and things. I probably will do episodes on people that are, like, not so much as, like, they know me, but, like, people that spreads hate on YouTube and stuff, and kind of just tell their story and things, and, see what I can learn from that person and gain from it and stuff. But anyways, I think it's going to be a very interesting show, where it's like, now it's like a show promoting content creators and stuff. Originally, it was just going to be called Content Creators, but I seen there were so many other channels out there with that name, so I went ahead and was just all like, okay, Content Creators versus the world. And then, just overall, it's just going to be a city. And that's one thing, because I'm like, that's why I'm all like, I don't even know why I decided to do something like that. I guess, like, if anything, I'll probably will, have it where it's like, whoever it is I want to do videos on, I'm like, okay, just send me some, like, videos of you, like, working on some stuff. Or if it's okay, like, take some videos from your channel, and then you can kind of just, like, sit down and do an interview, like, talking on some stuff. But I'm like, dang. And then that's another thing where it's like, sitting down, interviewing people, and just, being like, all right, so, my thing is this, though. Like, I want to be able to, like, tell a person, like, have it where it's like, okay, they have the microphone 24/7, like, overall, like, I will, like, ask them, like, interview yourself, but I want to be able to, I want to be as behind the scenes as I possibly can. Like, I don't want to, take credit or be, I mean, if you want me to be a part of it, then I will, but I will do like commentary, like, or narrate the story and stuff. So that's yeah, I'm like, that's one thing that I will do, is like I will be the narrator for all the episodes and stuff. If there ever will be a special guest narrator and things, then it will be. But yeah, but for the most part, I'm like, yeah, I think this is gonna be big. I think this is gonna be something where it's like a lot of people are gonna take notice of it and stuff. So I think that's what I am gonna try to do later on tonight, is work on like a teaser trailer and stuff for it, and then kind of explain it to other people and let them know about it and stuff. And I already know there's gonna be people reaching out to me talking about, hey, can you do an episode on me? I'm like, I don't know you. Like, not in a disrespectful way. I don't know you. That's just one thing I don't like. I'm like, people, I'm not like a person that be, like doing handouts and stuff. Like, I understand, everybody wants to grow when it comes to being a content creator, but at the end of the day, it's like, I can't just shout you out just because you asked me to. Like, you gotta work on that type of stuff. You gotta be like, I gotta notice that work. But like, if not, then I'm like, fam, like, I'm not gonna shout you out. But yeah, people do stuff like that, and they say, I think that's what I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm like, hey, yo, listen to this podcast episode. I feel like people would listen to it, and they still message me and be like, oh, can you shout me out and things? I'm like, didn't you hear the podcast? They're like, oh, no, I didn't hear. I'm like, well, listen to it, because I'm like, there's my answer and stuff. No, I'm not doing no shout outs and no handouts for anybody. I'm like, I will, if I take notice of you and stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, then I'm gonna do an episode on this person. I'm gonna do an episode. So I'm like, it ain't just gonna be random channels. It's gonna be like, it ain't even gonna be a YouTube thing. It's gonna be from like that to Twitch streaming to, so I'm like, if you want to be featured on this, it's like, you have to put in work. Like, you have to, because my thing is this, and I know people are gonna probably like look at me and try to question me about why do I get my own episode and stuff. And I'm like, I've seen the amount of work that I put in. I have like, besides this channel, 34 other YouTube channels where I am active on all of them. Okay, I'm uploading thousands of videos every year. Since 2015, I have to say I've uploaded thousands of videos every single year. Okay, I've been up day and night working on content on my own, like no help. Last time I had to say somebody edit a video for me, that was like back in, I think, in 2017, and it was one video. And that video is not even uploaded anymore until I took that video down, because it was talking about like the hate and crap. But I'm like, fam, I sit there and I do all of this stuff on my own. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like I do deserve like an episode. I know people will probably think that that's being cocky or whatever, but I'm like, bruh, like, I'm at least the creator. Like, can the creator get their own? Because I feel like people would be like, oh, okay, like eventually it'll get to a point where it's like, okay, the show will blow up, then people want to know who I am, and then they know that all the different, so then I feel like eventually at some point in time, people are going to be asking for an episode about me. And yes, I will take in, requests on a YouTuber that you guys want me to check out, not reactions. Okay, I don't want people to get like carried away and be like, oh, you're going to take in requests? Oh, well, you should react to this. No, I'm saying like for this channel and this channel only. I'm not doing no reaction videos to whoever on this channel. At the end of the day, I'm like, I just want to do something to promote them and kind of just do like documentary style content and stuff. So but yeah, overall, like I think this is gonna be a pretty big deal though. I think it's gonna be a channel where I'm like, hey, yo, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a cool thing to to say that I'm doing and stuff. So anyway, because I don't know, I'm like slowly getting into documentaries. I feel like I've always have watched documentaries. Like, I've watched like those crime shows with my parents at times. Especially with my dad. And then I know like just now I'm watching this documentary on Netflix where it's talking about like this big crazy basketball like fight that took place some years ago. Then I know it was like, then there was a Last Dance documentary. But there's like other documentaries that I've watched and gotten into. I can't remember all of them. But yeah, there's like a lot of those like TV shows and movies and all that stuff where I'm like, it's interesting. It's always interesting to see like that style of it and things. But anyways, but I'm like, yeah, but now it's something that I want to do and things. I was thinking about, because no, that's what I was going to do. So when last night I kind of had like that regret creating the channel, because I'm like, I could have just put this on another channel and stuff. But I think if anything, I'm gonna separate, because there is a channel that I have called TMossBoss Productions, and I'm like, it would have made sense putting them videos on that channel and stuff. But there is gonna be a lot of different videos being uploaded to that channel and things. So I'm like, there's a lot of movies, short films, probably documentaries, all that stuff. So expect a lot on that channel too. But content creators versus the world, episodes will be coming out for that soon. So far I got my episode being built in my head, and then I got Emma's episode being built at the same time and things. So I'm gonna try to go all out for them 2 episodes. I think it's like we of course we will be the first 2 episodes, and then from there I will find other YouTubers to talk on and things, and see what they overall have to say about content creating. And I think that's probably what I will try to involve them some way, somehow and stuff. So I'm like, okay, what would be something that you would tell content creators that's following in your, I want the episodes to overall be motivating and stuff. I want people to be able to watch the episodes and be like, oh, well, they're doing that type of content, that's content that I like doing. So expect weird content, expect serious content, funny content. It's gonna be a bunch of different stuff and content creators being featured on this channel. So stay tuned for it. Content creators versus the world coming out soon. So anyways, in the meantime, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 35 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and then we'll knock $20 off your next purchase. Also, I'm part of the whole Epic Games support creator thing, so use my code for that too. It was very helpful. And in the meantime, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.